What up? It's your boy Dino Red of the Red Rock Podcast Network. And you listen to my boy T. Wilson of the What Up Doe Show. You better tell somebody, baby.
Give me a sip of water. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. It's time to recognize if you don't know. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Time to recognize if you don't know.
The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Oh, yeah. It's freaking Friday, y'all. It's Friday the 13th. Hey, and it's What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, what up, Doe? It's your boy T. Wilson, and I am live on Friday the 13th, and I am ready to kick it with Jason. What the deal is, he called me last night just to let me know it was on tonight, baby. It's Friday the 13th. Let's go slit some people's throats. Cut some motherfuckers up. Oh, yeah. It's on like that, baby. It's on like Donkey Kong. Anyway, man, let's get to some birthdays, man. First and foremost, there was a birthday yesterday that didn't show up on my list, so I didn't have a birthday to shout for her yesterday. But it's a really good friend of mine, and really, really, really good friend of mine, man. I tell you what, I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I do have to give her a shout out to my girl, the Bandutinator, Jan Bandu, also known as Gunjan Bandu, Banduski, the Bandoodles. And I got to give her a birthday shout. And also on today, I got Wendell Johnson and the beautiful Melania Mack. Happy birthday to all of y'all. Mm-hmm. And with all my birthdays out the way, man, let's go and not waste any more time and get this party started.
What Up Doe Sports.
Two of the NBA's best teams looked to head into the All-Star break on a high note when the Cleveland Cavaliers took on the Chicago Bulls. Of course, as you all know, the Cleveland Cavaliers features LeBron James, who is hated by the Hoopla crew. Hoopla! They're in denial. They claim they don't hate him anymore. I don't hate no more. I am delivered. But they still hate. They're just in denial. Hoopla! Anyway, the Bulls had won 3 straight games, and but they were facing a tough test from the red-hot Cavs, who had won 14 of their last 15. Ultimately, though, Chicago blasted the Cavs, 113-98. The Bulls' point guard Derrick Rose erupted for a team-high 30 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. Meanwhile, big man Pau Gasol racked up 18 points, 10 boards, and 6 assists. LeBron James, hated by the Hoopla crew, led the way for Cleveland, dropping 31 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, but he also turned the ball over 8 times. I know who likes that. Point guard Kyrie Irving struggled with his shot, finishing with 17 points, 17 dimes, and 6 boards. Carmelo Anthony left Monday's game against Miami Heat after irritating his left knee, supposedly, allegedly. He is out for the game against Orlando this Wednesday, but will attempt to play in the All-Star game. How about that? Although he could be shut down after that. So wait a minute. He's going to play in the All-Star game, but then shut it down for the season? That ain't right, man. Not cool, bro. If I were the Knicks, I would be pissed off about this. Just about the mere thought of this crap. If you can play in the All-Star game, you ain't injured. The season should be more important than the All-Star game. So if anything, sit the All-Star game out so that you can be more prepared to return to your team in the second half of the season and try to put some type of a season together instead of just dumping it. This dude is tripping. This dude is acting like a little biatch. That is a real slap in the face of New York fans everywhere, if you ask me. I'm curious what the Hoopla crew thinks about that.
Hippity hoopla!
Because I think that is a bitch move. And it is now time for an entertainment report with your boy, Buck Nutty.
What Up Doe Entertainment?
What up, though? This your boy Buck Nutter coming to you live with an entertainment report. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill have interesting plans for Valentine's Day. They're hooking up to make some serious paper. This weekend is just the start. Meek and Nicki are dating now, and the couple is joining forces as the hottest rap couple for appearances in New York City for Valentine's Day and again in Charlotte, North Carolina later this month. Some call it Charlotte, North Kakalaki. There's also talk of putting together a world tour. They want to do it together so they could, make twice as much cheese touring as a package deal. Also, it's easier to hook up this way. Well, some say it's also a major ripoff from Jay-Z and Beyonce's idea from a short time ago. But that appears to be what's going on. Hip-hop's new J&B, except Meek Mill is probably more famous for trashing Justin Bieber's house than he is for making music. Although they're co-headlining, make no mistake about it. Nicki is the much bigger draw, and she got a much bigger booty. And she's getting paid almost twice as much as Meek Mill. Nice investment for Meek, if you ask me. If they split these earnings, that means she loses a third and he gains a third. Plus he gets to stick Nicki. That's a plus too. This rate, he'll end up more famous for sticking Nicki than anything else he's done in his life. I ain't mad at you, bruh. I would do it too. Benzino's arrest for drug possession has nothing to do with pot being found in his flashy Maserati. Instead, he says the drugs were in a police car in which he got hauled off to jail in. The police report from his Atlanta arrest says Benzino was placed in the back of the patrol car, and then the police found a small amount of pot on the seat. Cops say the pot wasn't there before Benzino got there. The officer says he then checked Benzino's waistband and found a small amount of marijuana residue there, and on the fingertips of his right hand, and I gotta say, Popo, that sounds a little bit shady. Benzino and his attorneys released a video claiming the weed was in the cop car before he got there, even though the police report clearly makes it seem like Benzino dumped it from his waistband. I don't know who to believe because they both sound a little bit shady. Suge Knight's people are either delusional or lying according to law enforcement, because the video they believe will exonerate him is the same video prosecutors believe will put his punk ass away for good. Law enforcement says there is no gun, no gunman, and none of that stuff that Suge talking about. I don't know, Suge is a big liar. Anyway, we get back to that. In any of the video footage captured on the security cameras at Tam's hamburger joint of the day of the fatal shooting lot altercation, cops are certain the video footage proves Suge intentionally ran over Cleabone Sloan and in the process Terry Carter. In fact, prosecutors are making this video the cornerstone of their case. As previously reported, Suge's people say the video shows the fight was a planned ambush and Bone can be seen with a gun in his hand. Maybe it's the same gun that shot the invisible bullet they never found in Suge's head after the Tupac case. This could spell trouble. That's your entertainment report of the day. This is your boy Buck Nutty reporting to you live for the What Up Doe Show.
Yo, thanks for that entertainment report, Buck Nutty. Let's get on with some What Up Doe news.
What Up Doe News?
In Mansfield, Texas, a teenager who lamented the start of her new pizzeria job on Twitter found herself fired via Twitter before her first day on the job. The teenager took to Twitter to complain about the impending start of her new job at a Jet's Pizza franchise. Ew, I start this faggot-ass job tomorrow, she posted, along with a string of displeased thumbs down emojis. The tweet caught the attention of franchise owner Robert Wapple, who solved Sellers' problem for her. No, you don't start that F.A. job today. I just fired you. Good luck with your new money, your no job life. That's what he tweeted. Seller didn't seem too upset about losing her job. I just got fired on Twitter. The teenager said she called the store and the manager confirmed her firing. I think this will negatively affect the pizza shop more than it will negatively affect the teenager. I mean, she's a teenager, for Christ's sake. She's supposed to do dumb shit like that. But a grown man taking the Twitter to play tit for tat? I don't think so.
This is Murray Riley Jr. from the Stomp and Shout Talk Show, now the Sky Shout Radio Podcast. You're listening to my man, Tim Wilson of the Up Doe Show. Keep it tuned in, everyone.
In Berlin, a group of German entrepreneurs is using a crowdfunding site to help launch a company that produces sustainable condoms. Whatever the hell that means. Condoms that sustain? I don't get it. Either way, I am delivered! Because I am pretty sustainable myself. And I need condoms that can last as long as me. The company called Einhorn, the German word for unicorn. You know, a unicorn has just one horn. You know what I mean. And you can put a condom on that horn and it'll sustain itself. I am delivered! The German word for unicorn would be the world's first ethical and sustainable condom company. How's it ethical and sustainable? What in the world are they talking about? Is it going to be black condoms for black guys, white condoms for white guys, and Asian condoms for Asian people? I am delivered! What makes them ethical? Anyway, we got sick of complaining about ugly, unsustainable, non-environmentally conscious, exploited products. So we decided to make a better one ourselves and make it really sexy and cool. Einhorn co-founder Waldemar Zeiler told the Up Doe Show. He has a horrible German accent, by the way. If you want to do sustainable things, like have sustainable sex all night long, you have to compete with regular products that people want to buy because it's cool. Not because they're trying to be good. So we're going to come with cool-ass, sustainable, and ethical, color-coordinated condoms. They're going to match your drawers. Whatever. Anyway, Einhorn started out looking for a minimum $56,000 in funding with an ultimate target of $339,000. Within 48 hours of launching the site, the company reached its minimum and about a week later had raised $77,500. I guess he's not the only one that wants new condoms in the game. I am delivered! In Boston, Massachusetts, traffic downtown came to a standstill when an unusual vehicle got stuck in a snowbank. A 43-foot yacht. What? A 43-foot yacht. What? A 43-foot yacht. Okay! The Maggie May, a brand new 43-foot boat, was being transported to the Boston Convention Center to be displayed as part of this weekend's New England Boat Show when it became wedged in the snowbank at the intersection of Summer and Lincoln Streets. In Haarlem, Netherlands, it would be Harlem. I'll get back to that. Police were tipped off to an illegal marijuana farm when the heat from the residents' lamps melted the snow on the roof. So there's like this one long building, and there's snow all the way across, and this one little spot was dry. And that's how they knew these guys were growing weed.
Yeah, 'cause I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La da 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 da.
Police tweeted a photo from the raid in Harlem. It's Harlem. Why is the name? It's in the Netherlands, and the name happened to be Harlem, and they busted for growing weed.
Yeah, 'cause I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La da 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 da.
Anyway, police tweeted a photo from the raid in Harlem showing how neighboring homes were covered in snow while the roof of the home that concealed the marijuana plants were bare from the heat of the lamps used to nurture the plants. The same method was used recently to root out pot farms in Zutphen, Arnhem, and Armsfort. These little foreign towns be smoking some weed, man. Anyway, no snow on the neighbor's roof. You can report suspected cannabis farms anonymously, police said in a tweet bearing the picture of the Harlem roof.
Yeah, 'cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da.
Cultivation of marijuana is actually legal in the Netherlands, but the law limits residents to 5 plants per home.
7:30.
Come experience pop culture from the dark side. On the 7:30 show with me, Latone Heart.
I need my cigar on this.
Available on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, TuneIn, Betamax, and VHS.
Yo, what's up with your boy?
I'm just a man with a fork in a world full of soup. No, I don't need no damn medicine.
Latone Heart. He may need medicine.
Check me out on the 7:30 Show podcast.
In Tampa, Florida, a couple who took a nap in a dumpster after a drunken night at a casino nearly met their end in the back of a garbage truck. So they drunk ass went to sleep. A drunk couple went to sleep in a dumpster. Let's put this right. A drunk couple went to sleep in a dumpster.
All in they drove.
And damn near got hauled off in the back of a garbage truck. Hillsborough County garbage truck driver Radames Velasquez called 911 to report a man and a woman were trapped in the back of his truck. Velasquez said he was about to compact his truck's load when he heard the couple shouting for help.
All in they drove.
I got 2 people I don't know how they got in the back of my truck, but they're stuck in the truck. I almost killed both of them, he told the 911 dispatcher. Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputy said they determined Donald Jordan and Lisa Cirabella had fallen asleep in a Wawa gas station dumpster after a drunken night at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino.
All in they drove.
Jordan, who authorities said appeared highly intoxicated, told deputies he and Cirabella were visiting Tampa from Kissimmee and sought warmth in the dumpster after being left stranded by some friends.
All in they drove.
Yeah, guess what? If you were drunk enough to sleep in a dumpster, you were definitely probably annoying enough to get left at the bar. What? Come on, man. I love y'all, though. But I love y'all, though. Huh? Come on, give me some sugar. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. That's all I got, man. I want to say big up to my man, Latone Heart. Thank you guys for listening. Latone Heart hosts a show called The 730 Show. You can hear it on Stitcher.com and also iTunes. Big up to Lavinia. She be showing up. She does a show called Straight No Chaser and also a show called Just Thinking Out Loud with her cousin Bajetto Rising. You can hear both shows on Stitcher. Big up to Dino Red and the crew down at the Shiznit Show and also the crew at the Hoopla Show. Both shows can be heard on Stitcher. And big up to my man Murray Riley Jr. of the Sky Shout Radio Podcast, Enrique Black of the 5 Minutes Away Podcast, and Gil Laurie of the Onyx Truth. All can be heard on Stitcher. And also, of course, and last but not least, my girls Keisha and Georgette of the Relationship Handbook Live from Blog Talk Radio. That's all I got, man. I want to thank you guys for listening. Peace out. Press your crease out. Keep the police out while I bust his niece out. And I'm out of here like last year. Happy Friday the 13th.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though? Hey!
You rocking with my main man T, all the way from Southwest Detroit, where they probably made the word "What Up Doe." You feel me?